It's Mrs. Meharg here at Arthur Voden Secondary School in St. Thomas. This is what the school looks like now. But one day we may have a new building, and we'd like our classroom to be completely accessible and use the 7 principles of universal design. Here's how I see our new classroom. The first principle of universal design is equitable use. That means that the design is useful and everybody, no matter what their disability, can use it. It might mean that everybody uses the same type of door handle, but it's easier for someone in a wheelchair to use as well. Or it's just more appealing to all users, not just those with disabilities. The second principle of universal design is flexibility in use. And that means that the design allows all kinds of individual preferences and abilities to be shown in the design of the object. It could be that you just prefer to use an object a certain way, like a right or a left-handed scissors or an ambidextrous scissors, or using an iPad, which is very simple for all to use. Principle 3 is simple and intuitive use. And that means that the design is easy to understand, regardless of your experience, your knowledge, your language skills, or your education level. It may mean that we use symbols to show what we want you to do, or it may be a sign with a picture on it. In any case, it's easy for everyone to understand and use. Principle 4 is perceptible information, and that means that it communicates the necessary information to the user. So it might be a symbol, a picture, or braille, but the whole concept is that it's easy and quick to understand and use. Principle 5 is tolerance for error, and that means that the design minimizes hazards and any accidents that could happen. It may mean that the device is very easy to use and very safe to use, but it could also mean that there are warnings and fail-safes included in the design. Principle 6 is low physical effort, and this means that the design can be used comfortably and with a minimum of effort and fatigue on the person using it. It might be an easier to open door handle, or an automatic soap dispenser, or even automatically flushing toilets. Principle 7 is size and space for approach and use, and that means that there's appropriate size and space provided for approach, reach, manipulation, and use regardless of the user's body size, posture, or mobility. And for our classroom, it mostly means that the wheelchairs can easily access everything in the room. Here's a floor plan of our future classroom the way I see it. First of all, there's a large door from the hallway into the classroom that's accessible to all students, wide enough for all wheelchairs to get through, and with the auto push button on both sides of the door so that we don't even have to use the handle if we don't need to. You can see that there's a large kitchen area, that the wheelchairs can access the sink and the counter and all the appliances. To the left of the door, there's a large seating area with comfortable seating for our circle time and for reading. The wheelchairs can easily get in and out of that area. The couches are comfortable, and there's plants that make it nice and cheery. Oh yeah, the windows help with all the beautiful natural light. There's a large smartboard that everybody can see. The desks are detachable, movable, flexible height desks that are wheelchair accessible with ergonomic chairs, and the chairs have wheels and fidget seats. Lots of shelving to encase all our books and our activities that everybody can reach and everybody can get objects from. The media area has ergonomic desks that can rise and lower to the height of the wheelchair, chairs with wheels to access them, and is in a well-lit area. The wheelchairs can get in and out of the area very easily, and there's lots of plants to keep the area cheery. The floor is non-slip and padded cork flooring so that if someone does fall or the iPads drop, nothing will break. Most importantly, the lighting is easy to adjust. There's lighting over the smartboard that can be turned off, curtains that can be drawn so that the room can be used for media, and lighting over the computers and over the desks. The desks all have charge stations for iPods and personal devices, and the center area has those as well. It's a classroom that everyone will want to be in, including you.